Good evening, it's Saturday. I get the feeling that this is going to be like Jed Bartlett and the Saturday morning address. Not like how it'll be presidential and whatnot, but in that it was originally supposed to be one take, and this will clearly not. Anyway, I was thinking, which is never a good idea, but I decided since I have a lot of free time on my hands, not really, mostly I have things I could do, but I'm procrastinating because I'm a procrastinator. It's what I do. It's who I am. Anyway, let's talk about something interesting I've been thinking about. So we all know that brains are basically made of interconnections between neurons, and that long-term memories are basically just stronger interconnections, making us link one thing to another. I was thinking about it and I realized, isn't that basically what a routine is too? We all have certain habits that have kind of just been ingrained in us. Like yesterday, I got out of lab at around 6:40, and I started driving back to my dorm. I got this wild idea that I could just keep driving around and put on some music because I was really enjoying this drive. I don't normally enjoy driving at the time, especially when it's stop and go traffic. Like something about just braking, then accelerating, then braking just frustrates me. But I had a great idea. I would just take a right turn every time I hit a red light. That way, I never had to stop. So I was driving around for like an hour and I decided I was really hungry, so I stopped, got some food, finally arrived at the dorm, and started watching some West Wing. And I realized my decisions may not necessarily be my own. You know how like every Friday last semester I drove for 1.5 hours to Athens, blasted music, ate Chick-fil-A when I got there, and then we watched West Wing and studied for the MCAT? TLDR, if you tuned me out. But basically, I did the exact same thing last Friday, except for the going to Athens part. I didn't see the parallels of it at all until the weekend, and then I was like, what? I know these decisions are technically still being made by me, but the fact that they're so heavily influenced by what decisions I've made in the past means, maybe, you actually can't teach an old dog new tricks. So if you get into a bad habit, even if you decide you need to change, and explicitly never make those exact decisions again, I feel like your brain has just neuroplasticity itself over the time of a bad habit into a certain decision-making calculus. And so even if you don't do the exact same thing again, you're going to end up doing something really similar, even if you don't realize it. So that's been weighing on me for 24 hours. And that, to me, is just scary. I think you might have noticed the similar theme as the Vlogbrothers videos now. And I'm actually kind of wondering, do you think they'd ever sue us for it if this gets big? Because, like, I feel like they wouldn't because they're cool people, but also if they did, we would get to meet them. And I feel like that would be worth it. Anyway, not sure we'll ever do this again, but if we do, I will see you later.